Hey guys, Hardcore Hector here, and I wanted to comment on all these rumors about this whole PlayStation 4.5, PlayStation 4K, whatever you want to call it. So I guess it's rumors on whether it's just a small upgrade for VR or if it's a big upgrade to play 4K games. I think it's pretty much confirmed that there is going to be some sort of PlayStation 4 upgraded model, whatever, coming out. It might be sometime this year, and I think they're going to announce the whole thing pretty soon before this PlayStation VR event. So I'm thinking it's just going to be a small upgrade to handle their whole VR headset, because remember, they're going to have a PlayStation VR headset. I've never tried VR. I would like to try it. I don't expect a lot of people to handle it, or well, not to handle it, but to buy it. But there's just too many VR headsets coming out at once, and for such high prices, that I think VR is just going to kind of fail right off the bat. Maybe in the near future it will kind of get going, the ball will start rolling or something, and they do have to start somewhere. But at this time, there's just too much coming out at once and stuff like that. And so, but that's if the PlayStation 4.5 or whatever you want to call it is just a small upgrade for VR. If they do a huge upgrade for 4K games, which I highly doubt, I just highly doubt it'll be for 4K games for a number of reasons. One, it'll probably have to be a lot bigger to handle the 4K hardware. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Two, it'll probably run a hell of a lot hotter. The PlayStation 4 already runs really hot. Running 4K games, it'll be pretty damn hot. Three, the resolution might be 4K, but I can almost guarantee, well, I guess I can't guarantee, but if they want to do a decent price, well, I don't even think they can do a decent price for a 4K video game machine, a video game console. So let's say that's number three. The price is going to be freaking outrageous. Even if they do sell it at a loss, the price is going to be pretty damn high, I think. Four, even if it does 4K resolution games, I'm thinking it's only going to do like 30 frames per second. Because there's so many games already that, they just look great with the lighting and the textures and the anti-aliasing. I know 4K doesn't even really need anti-aliasing, so that'll probably lay off some of the hardware. But games now, just running at 1080p 60 frames per second is tough enough already for consoles. So you're going to say 4K and 60 frames per second? I highly doubt that, unless they put massive, great hardware in there. The box is big, it is really hot, and it is really expensive. And then you also have to wonder how everything else is going to be, because it's not just resolution and it's not just frame rate. As I said, there's a whole lighting thing, there's an anti-aliasing thing, there's a textures thing. So all of that, works on the hardware. So you're going to have to make some cuts here and there to make one good or work and the other one not work. Maybe they'll say, well, it's a 1080p resolution, native resolution, but we upscale it to 4K. Maybe that'll work, and then maybe it'll be able to do 60 frames per second. I don't know, but then they're going to be cutting somewhere. And if they do a 4K gaming machine, you're also going to have to wonder how developers are going to handle that, because I don't think they can just release a single version of PlayStation 4 game and say this works on both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4.5 or PlayStation 4K or whatever. It's going to be, they're going to have to sell two different versions basically. So I just can't see this happening. I've been wrong before, but I just can't see this happening. And if they do, it'll just be one problem after another, and there'll be so many issues they're going to have to deal with. Maybe it's just not as difficult as I'm thinking, because I'm not super great at tech. Maybe I am missing something, but I just can't see a 4K console coming in the middle of this current generation of consoles and stuff like that. Maybe, well, I can definitely see a small upgrade for PlayStation VR, and maybe that small upgrade will also help some future games running at like native 1080p 60 frames per second, because still there are some games that are like 900p or whatever 60 frames per second, although that's mostly Xbox One. It still does happen from time to time on PlayStation 4. So we're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen. This is just all my speculation. This is also why I don't usually do rumor videos, because there's just so many what-ifs and whatnots and stuff like that. So this is just my thoughts. But you can always leave a comment with your thoughts in the comment section below and stuff like that. And we can have a little back and forth. You know, it's totally cool. And like always, I might come out and say I was totally wrong on this area, or I was totally wrong on that area. And if I'm right, I'll totally rub it in your guys' faces. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I won't do that. But well, I guess that's all I got to say about the PlayStation 4, 4.5, 4K, whatever. I really don't think, no matter what it is, I really don't think a lot of people are gonna buy the newer version, because so many people already bought a PlayStation 4, and for such a, I don't know if I should say a high price for some people, because for a lot of people, $400, even $300 is quite a high price. And then to just throw it out or try and resell it or whatever, and then get a new PlayStation 4, I just don't really see it taking off. Unless they're really into VR, and then they probably have a lot of money to throw away as it is, because the VR headsets are pretty dang pricey. So again, that's it. Thumbs up this video if you liked it, I guess, and leave a comment telling me your thoughts, because I would definitely like to hear more people's thoughts on the whole PlayStation 4.5, PlayStation 4K. And subscribe if you want to see more video game vlogs, video game gameplay, strategy guides, all kinds of different stuff. Because more is going to be coming in the future.